Welcome back, everybody. Here's our last skill regarding linear graphs for today, and that is going to be get the equation and the graph from a verbal description. We are again working with y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient, or how steep the line is. The constant term, the number with no x on it, that's the y-intercept. We will be using GeoGebra. Again, we did in class last week. I do recommend you download it, geogebra.org, Mac or PC. It's a free download. So here is our problem in blue. The farmer's market charges $3 for a basket and $1.50 per kilogram of apples. From this information, we're going to want to be able to get the equation and draw the picture. So, we know that the gradient tells us how something changes, like with the problem on the hostel. If more people got added, the cost went up. Now, which one of these is going to change? Meaning, are there going to be an increase in price based on what? Well, of course, if you buy more baskets, that'll cost more. But what I'm thinking is, with this one basket for $3, I can put more and more apples into this basket. So this is going to represent my gradient of $1.50, $1.50, and I will put it over 1, just so when we mark off the gradient, that will make sense. So, 1.5 divided by 1 does come out to be a whole number. So our equation, y equals 1.5x plus the y-intercept. And another way to think about what this y-intercept is, what if x was 0? If you walked in there, before you bought any apples, was there a cost? In that case, yes, $3 for the basket. So that's going to be our equation, y equals 1.5x plus 3. That's the equation that describes this verbal description. So now what we're going to do, we've got our equation based on this description. You can rewind the video if you need to read it again. Now what we want to do is we want to draw the picture. So here is our x and y axis. I've got my origin, 0, 0, marked off with an O for the origin. Now I know that the y-intercept is 3. So I'm going to put a dot right there at 3, which is the y-intercept. And now, as we said in the video lesson regarding getting the graph from the equation, we're going to do the same thing. So, first off, I marked off my y-intercept 3. Tick. Done. Now, we're going to count off the rise, 1.5. So from that dot, I will go up 1.5 units, and then I've got to go my run over to the right 1 unit. So that was up 1.5 and over 1. And I should do that a few more times so I can get a good idea what the line is going to look like. Up 1.5 from that dot, up 1.5 over 1. Up 1.5 and over 1. And once you've done that 2 or 3 times, and you connect those dots with a line, there we have the line from the graph. And that does it. You've got all 3 skills down now. Please let me know if there are any questions. You can do this.